YouTube, Eric here from FCP Euro, and welcome to another really quick product review. Today we have the intermediate shaft bearing upgrade kit from LN Engineering, and you'll notice that we have three different versions of this IMS kit laid out here. So with the M96 engine, that came with either a single or double roller bearing, whereas the last kit here for the M97 was an oversized double roller bearing. So the factory intermediate shaft bearing, it tends to collect oil and contaminants from the engine. It works its way in past the bearing seal, contaminating the bearing, and then over time that bearing will fail and cause catastrophic engine damage. When you're replacing the bearing, you want to first double check which one is installed in your engine and then match up the correct update kit based on what is in your vehicle. The IMS bearing cover originally came with an O-ring seal, where the covers in these kits now have a dual lip, still O-ring type seal to prevent oil and contaminants from leaking out. So when this bearing fails, the intermediate shaft will typically have a play in it. It'll affect the timing. Eventually, it'll lead to catastrophic engine failure. So when you're replacing the intermediate shaft bearing, you do have to remove the engine. There are special tool sets available, which we do offer from LN Engineering. The tool set you use, again, is going to be based on your engine and the bearing type that you're replacing. There is no exact mileage as to when your bearing will fail. Some have failed as early as 20 to 30,000 miles. Others have made it up to 80 to 100,000. Typically, if you're on the factory bearing, you would want to replace that at least within 30,000 miles. Now, with the new upgraded bearings, those have a service life of 75,000 miles and can typically be installed with the engine in the vehicle using the special tools that LN Engineering requires. If you're unsure of the service life on your bearing, inspect it when you're doing a clutch replacement, since the transmission and clutch assembly have to be removed as well. And if you're replacing the clutch, inspect that bearing, and it probably just makes sense, since you have those components out of the vehicle, to replace that now. When you're inspecting the bearing, if the center shaft feels loose or the bearing doesn't spin freely, it's most likely on its way out, and you'll want to service that as soon as possible. Thanks for watching another really quick product review. Please subscribe, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below.